Well, I've tried a bunch of different things, but usually just like putting my headphones in, listening to music, and like setting out a solid block of time to study is usually what works best for me.
So I study best when I have like some kind of background noise around me, kind of like a white noise. It's very hard for me to study when it's completely silent, but there needs to be there needs to be like some sort of like kind of something going on in the vicinity, which is why I really like the dude because there's usually a lot of people like passing through, or there's a lot of people like talking about their group projects and stuff like that. So I really function at my best when there's some sort of like white noise in the background to kind of like let me focus. It's kind of like trying to sleep with like a sleep sound thing on. Um, it's like a weird kind of inverse thing where you think that silence would be better, but it's actually a lot worse. So
To study for my classes, I really enjoy going through the practice problems, and I really enjoy doing it with like a small group, maybe one or two other people. This way, if there's any concept that we don't understand, we can help each other through it or teach each other things that we're comfortable with.
I study best by creating a plan of what I want to get done, and I also have a couple Spotify playlists to listen to help me focus.
I study best in a kind of bursts, so I don't like to study more than, maybe 30, 45 minutes at a time. Just gives me time to process the information, make sure I'm very deliberate, and also just make sure I'm focused. And also I use that as like a reward system because after that 30, 45 minutes, then I'm gonna take a break for 15, 20, and just kind of keep going on that kind of schedule, just to break things up a little bit better.
I study best with a small group of friends, like 3 or 4, so we can study together and do practice apps together and compare answers. And if someone got it wrong, you can get a different perspective and they can explain their thought process to you.
I study best by going through practice exams, just going question by question and checking them as I go. Really great way to learn. I also have a Spotify playlist that I always play, a little study playlist, and that definitely helps me concentrate and keeps myself focused.
I study best in like medium level noise areas, and mostly in like duos or trios. I don't like large groups, but I also don't like being by myself because my mind tends to wander. So if I'm with people who are equally motivated and like there's some background noise, then that's when I study best.
I study best by walking through the steps of problems and doing practice problems in a group setting so we can all compare like what we're doing next and reason out why we're doing what we are when.